Is the mic plugged in this time? Because the last video I did, it wasn't. What's up everybody? It's Seth from Fowler Customs, and today I've got a very special unboxing and review because today I got in the Royal Blue Air Max 1 Anniversary Edition. Thanks so much for tuning in today, guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't yet, but with all that being said, let's get into it. So March 26th is a very special day because not only is it Air Max Day, it's also my birthday. The second thing is not as important. It's all about Air Max Day, and the best part about Air Max Day is that throughout the entire month of March, Nike re-releases a bunch of classic Air Maxes. This year is no exception. In fact, this year they're actually re-releasing a bunch of Air Maxes that I've been wanting to grab for forever, and I just didn't want to pay resale, so it's a good month. But starting off my March Air Max buying spree, I got my first pair in, and of course it's the Royal Blue Air Max 1 Anniversary Editions. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've already looked inside the box and they're insane. As usual, before we get into the review, we gotta take a look at the box, and I've gotta be honest, this is one of the most well-packed or well-designed packages I've ever seen from Nike. It's got a little bit of everything. So without further ado, let's get into it. So starting off the special edition packaging, you've got this orange cover with Nike Air branding and then 30th anniversary written there on the top left-hand corner. Around the bottom of the box, you've got these metallic silver and gunmetal stripes that just complement the orange so nicely. They friggin' killed it with this box. It looks great, I'm gonna be honest. Not only does the box look great though, they've actually increased the thickness of the cardboard that they used from the regular Air Max box, so it really feels like you're holding something substantial. I realize that's not really a big deal to most people, but if you hold this box, you'll know what I'm talking about. On the front of the box, you've got your Nike Air branding again, and then you've got your size tag. I got a size 9, my true size. I got it off the Nike app. I don't know how I got lucky on the sneakers app. I never do. If you're wondering about fit, it's an Air Max 1, so grab whatever size fits you best in Air Max 1s. Nothing crazy is different about this shoe, so not really anything to worry about. The official colorway is white, game royal, neutral gray. And the retail price is 140 bucks. Resale, on the other hand, is a lot more. I actually haven't done like a full unboxing of a pair of shoes in a while, but this pair is boxed so well that I just have to show you guys. So without further ado, let's open the top. So the first thing you'll notice when you open the box is this bright orange text that says Air Max 1 Anniversary. And then underneath you've got this little paragraph about how on March 26th, good day, by the way, 1987, something more than a shoe was born, and then there's just this whole thing about looking forward to pushing boundaries the next 30 years, blah, blah, blah. But the next thing you see inside the box is this awesome, like, velvety dust bag, which, that's pretty sick. Like, it's got these metallic hits on it. You've got the metallic stripes that you have on the outside of the box. You've got Nike Air on the top, nothing on the back. But you've also got these polished metal aglets, which look sick. Like, this is an awesome dust bag, and I really wish more shoes came with dust bags. And this is also a great example of a really well done dust bag, so good job on that, Nike. You guys knocked it out of the park. Next up inside the box, you've got this little booklet that says Nike Air on the front. It's just a bunch of stuff about the Air Max. Again, stuff you can probably find online. Actually, that's kind of cool. It's got this little exploded diagram of all the different parts of the Air Max. That's actually a cool touch. I realize they've done that in previous shoes, but they haven't done it recently, and I think that's really, really cool. Unnecessary as this booklet is, it's still a nice touch. And finally, with all the other stuff out of the way, it's time to take a look at the shoes themselves. This is the part we've all been waiting for. Here we go. I'm trying to do this with one hand. It's more difficult than I thought. And here they are, looking fresh in the royal blue and white and gray. This is a nice looking pair of shoes, man. So here's an up close shot for you. Man, they look buttery. So starting off with the shoes themselves, there's not much different from any other Air Max 1 Retro, except for the fact that they changed the shape of the toe box a little bit, so it's a little bit less boxy and a little bit more rounded. I'm not sure if that's closer to the OG or if that's a new addition, but I just know that on previous Retros, it did have a boxier toe box. It actually should help the shoe fit a little bit better, so I'm not complaining. Running almost the entire length of the shoe is your blue suede, which I've got to say, it looks great in person. I'm sure it looks okay on the camera, but in person, it's gorgeous. Of course, you got another hit of blue suede with a Nike check. The suede is definitely okay quality. It's not crazy. It seems to be more on the felty side, which I'm not complaining about, but it's nothing special. On the rest of the toe box, you've got that classic clean white mesh. I've got to say it looks great. It contrasts the blue really nicely, and it's true to the OG. Moving back in the shoe, you've got more hits of white with your flat laces, and then your white tongue with a little tag that says Nike Air Max on it. The rest of the upper is covered in more of that suede, except this time in light gray. You've also got another hit of royal blue with that plastic eyelet. Before we move on, I've just got to say that the paper they put in the shoe, I think that's a little long, guys. Let's be real, guys. It doesn't need this much paper or length. I'm sorry, guys. That has nothing to do with the review, but I just have to say that I was surprised when I pulled this out of the shoe. Inside the shoe around the ankle area, you've got your standard white lining with a pretty good amount of padding. The insole is also in royal blue with a hit of white with the Nike Air branding. Moving around to the back of the shoe, you've got the infamous Nike Air branding stitched in royal blue. Moving down the shoe, you've got your classic Air Max 1 midsole in white with a heel air zoom unit peeking through. And then finally moving to the bottom of the shoe, you've got your classic Air Max 1 outsole with hits of black, white, and blue. Overall, guys, you gotta give Nike credit because they really knocked this anniversary edition out of the park. It's just an awesome shoe. Not only did they do a great job retroing this classic shoe, they also killed the packaging. It's just awesome. Nike's always been really good at making great packaging, but this time around, it's next level. I love it. If you were lucky enough to grab this colorway or the red colorway for retail, good job, guys, because they were a lot harder to grab than I really expected. But if you're a big Air Max head and wasn't able to grab these for retail, I'd say you can't really go wrong grabbing them for resale because right now they're hovering around $350, so it's not too bad. I mean, it's more than double, but if this is a shoe you need to have, you really can't go wrong grabbing it. Now that we've got the review out of the way, let's throw these guys on feet and see how they look. That's pretty much it for the video today, guys. Make sure to leave a comment in the comment section down below letting me know what your favorite Air Max releasing this month is and if you're planning to grab one for yourself. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to Fowler Customs if you want to see more content just like this, and follow Fowler Customs on Snups, Instagram, and on Twitter.